You guys doing? Hope you're doing well this morning. Wanted to do a quick review with you. Let's just go over everything. So, guys know the number one thing we're looking for, or what has to happen before the rate can change, is Iraq must finish the formation of their government. Okay, here's where we're at on that. All of last week, they did not release any articles talking about the formation of the government at all, and none this week so far. They're completely hiding from it. They've kicked it to the curb. They're not even talking about it. The closest we have, and it's not the government so far, is last Thursday they told us that the next session of Parliament, will occur on Saturday, July 20th, but they have not released the agenda for that yet. So we don't know the next time frame as to when they're actually going to work on and complete the government. Okay, they have not announced anything, but right now we're trying to find out what the agenda is for Saturday 7/20 session of Parliament. Okay, so we're looking for that. Over the weekend, they released some very good news for us. They told us that that regarding the oil and gas law, which is also called the HCL, they said that they need that to solve a lot of problems. So what they said is they're working on that to get that implemented during the current legislative term, which actually ends on August 1st. Okay? And then another article came out actually talking about Article 140, and they basically said that they're working on getting that implemented as well, but they didn't share a time frame. Okay? So, what they also said about Article 140 is that it's a budget allocation, which means it's part of the 2019 budget. So what that means is that portion of the 2019 budget has not been implemented yet and cannot be implemented until after the rate change, guys, because that's a post-RI event. So that's very good news. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, that they told you that the that the Article 140 is actually inside the 19 budget and it's a budget allocation. That was great news. Okay, so all the latest news and current news is actually talking about the reconstruction and so forth. So that's the number one thing, just really preparation of reconstruction. But guys, that's all post-RI as well. That's why it's been outstanding for a year and a half since the war ended. The reconstruction really pertains to rebuilding the war liberated, damaged areas, guys, from the war, again, a year and a half ago. So and then one key thing I wanted to share with you was if I'm not giving you a date on this, okay, but if Iraq plans to increase the exchange rate during the current legislative term, okay, they still need at least 1 week to a week and a half at the end of the month to pass and approve the post-RI laws. There's a few of them, such as the HCL and the oil and gas law, okay, as well as Article 140, guys. They're going to need at least a week and a half on that, okay? So my point in sharing that with you is they cannot push the rate change clear until the end of July. They would have to do it probably at the absolute latest by the 27th, okay, the weekend of the 27th. But I think even that's still pressing it, because that only leaves them roughly 3 days. The best time for them to do it, that still gives them enough time to tackle those laws. Now remember, guys, they have a very long parliamentary recess after this legislative term, okay? So it's critical, the laws have to get done during the current legislative term. They can't be pushed out after that parliamentary recess, because it's a long one. So the time period that really would give them the most amount of time to take care of and deal with everything, okay, would actually be this coming weekend. That would get, if they were to change the rate this coming weekend, that would actually give them about a week and a half to work on completing, the remaining laws and the post-RI laws and so forth. Okay, that's where we stand, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care.